Well, just to show you, I'm using this Rode wireless mic, and I'm kind of fooling with the settings. So this video here may be a little off. I don't know. I won't know till I start watching it and editing it. So just bear with me. Good morning, my YouTube friends and family, the DIYers, the do-it-yourselfers, the get-her-doners, guys and gals. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'll show you a project we're working on right now. Something we're starting to work with, and we'll see how things go with this. It's a house I've owned for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and I've just never done anything with it. So I'm headed to 84 Lumber to get some lumber for the project we're doing right now, the ceiling. And I'll check in with you when we get back to the house, and I'll show you what we're doing. I don't know if you can see right there, see the 1x4s and 1x6s. You know that old song's in Smokey and the Bandit, you know, can't have music on here, get copyrighted, so all I can do for you is sing, you know. It's like we in this 95 S10, and we are loaded up. You know that song, what is it? We loaded up and trucking. We're eastbound and down, we're loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. So it's old 95 S10, pulling its weight, pulling its load, earning its keep. We're headed to the job site, see you there. Well, here we are painting 1x4s, 1x6s. You see Jeff painting those. There's the 60 volt or 120 volt miter saw. I know those lights may mess with the camera, I don't know, but here's what we're doing. You can see we're putting every other board, 1x4, 1x6, 1x4, 1x6, 1x4, 1x6, putting that in for the ceiling. It had one of that styrofoam, the square type styrofoam ceilings in it. Looked awful, had some holes in it, whatnot. This is a really old house. You can tell by the walls how old it is, and it is very old. I've owned this house for a pretty good while, just never done anything with it. And so we're gonna try to see if we can do something with it. I've got new windows in. We gotta put heat and air in. I'll put those mini splits in. As I don't know how much we'll get to work here, if I'll have a house come open. I don't know, you know, what's going to happen, how this will work out, but I'll show you the progress as we do it. I just was trying to give the house a little bit of character and put in a ceiling like that, kind of look like shiplap or whatever. And I'm having the cabinets made. Guy's going to make the cabinets. They're going to be plain front cabinets, you know, with the trim around the edges, but flat front, not I don't know what, raised panels, I think is what they call them. I'm not doing that, doing a more just maybe that would look, I don't know what you call it, shaker look or whatever. It's just a flat panel cabinet door. We are using the DeWalt. This is the 16 gauge nailer. All right, here we are putting up a board right here.
Push it all the way.
Even with this?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Push it tight.
Holding her up tight.
Don't look too bad right there. You still good? You still good?
Good.
Well, good morning. It's next day from the previous video. We're going to cut some luan, which is here. I just put a brand new Milwaukee blade on. Isn't that pretty? Anti-friction coated ATB tooth pattern, laser cut technology. So I'm hoping that'll just go through here like butter. That's on the little M12. Got a 6 amp hour battery on it. That's more than enough saw for this right here. Just a beautiful little saw. Nice blade. So let's get to cutting some of this stuff. What's your finger, man? You scared me.
You don't want to get no finger cut off, not today.
To give you a little background on Tim, he did plumbing for 14 years with a pretty good sized plumbing outfit. And he's been in the construction world all of his life. So he has a good sense of how to do things, but he's a huge help to me on plumbing. He just, fixing drains and drips and faucets and bathtubs and different things like that. He's just a huge help in that area. But he has a good construction background. Ain't it?
It's nice, ain't it?
Don't fray it at all. It's not splintering the wood.
That's a good.
You out of glue.
Oh,
Now we're back in business. New tube of liquid nail.
yeah, hold it.
Too tall for you? You need me to get it?
I think I can get it. Come on out there.
The M12 glue gun or construction glue gun. We got a wad of it on the end.
Yeah.
For cutting glue on and things thin like this, this is the perfect saw for this type of job. It's light, it's easy to handle, you're working with light material, it's perfect. Good morning, my YouTube friends and family. It's the next day. I'm cruising in the 95 Chevy S10 with 205,000 miles on it. I'm headed over to the job site to see what's going on over there. Tim should already be there. Jeff had a doctor's appointment. I'm headed over. We're going to keep working on that kitchen. I'll see you when we're there. Well, I've arrived over here on the job site and Tim's cutting out for a light switch. This is a jigsaw I bought a couple of years ago. I don't know how old that battery is right there, but that battery got some age on it. Got the variable speed. Really a good jigsaw. Balanced well, not real heavy. Just perfect size. DeWalt, I think, has some of the best grips on the market, even a little better than the Milwaukee. But anyway, Jeff's back here painting the door we put in yesterday. That door looks nice. I actually put it in backwards because the floor out there is raised up. We'll get into that on another video. This kitchen, for some of you that's been with me a long time, might see the big Milwaukee tower light, but this is the one where it's been a few years ago. Mark and I came in and cut these walls off all the way around. You can see the concrete right there. We poured a concrete footer because sometime or another they added this kitchen on, then poured this patio back here, and that was higher than the floor of the kitchen, and so it just rotted it all out. So we redid all that. It's coming along nicely. I've got the power killed because I'm changing out electric switch there. That's why we got the tower light going. So anyway, we put that in backwards like that. That's going to be a covered porch out back because that plate right there ought to actually be on the outside. But It's going to be covered. It's going to be protected. We may leave it that way. If it don't work out, we'll turn it around. That's that old, like 1920s wood.
Wood was real.
Real wood. Yeah, it's that old 1920s wood, man. Ain't nothing cutting that stuff. Woo. The whole area right here, a transformer just blew. We have no power, nowhere around. Sure am thankful for battery power in times like these, which I like battery power better than electric any day. You see Jeff in there painting. This is a back closet. I don't know what you want to call it. It was added on also afterwards on the house, and they poured this concrete, and so it runs in and washes out, you know, it rots everything. I'm gonna tear this room off, and I'm gonna make a sitting porch right there, leave the roof on it, covering it, but I'm gonna decorate it up, spruce it up, you know, more modern with the open exposed wood look and all that, and the columns, but all that's gonna come off. That's just tired looking. And then we're gonna re-vinyl siding this whole house sometime or another, not sure when. Had Bobby Oberhausen put me a new roof on. We're gonna fix it up. It's gonna be a nice one. We've had a change of plans here. We're gonna cut into this wall. This wall comes out. That's the kitchen. See how it comes out? See how little the doorway is? We're gonna bring this wall back, open that up, maybe cut out over here a little bit, open this up, give it more of an opening, and then coming out here, I know that I'm gonna take this wall out and make this wider, just to open it up and give. Let me get out of that racket. And just give the house more of an open feeling right there. As you go in the house and walk through, it's more opened up. Let the air flow, because I'm probably going to put two mini splits, one up here in the front, one in the back, and give it more of an open flow right there so it can flow. But it just, you know how today's floor plans are more open, and then doing everything with square trimming, and that's the way I'm going to do this house. So we're in, and look at that old wood right there, boy. That is old stuff. And I got a guy I think maybe wanting some of that. I don't know, so we may get it out of there. So I guess we could take a Sawzall now and just cut up and cut down, straight down, and and just start trying to pull that off and open it up.
Get this trim all off.
We'll get that trim all off right there.
I'll take it off first.
All right. When you start cutting on these old houses, sharp blades and a lot of willpower, because that wood is real wood. That's back when they had wood, and you just don't zip through it, cut through it. It's tough. Well, you can see what our wall is consisting of. Of course, that's so old. That's like board battens and stucco where they smooth that mud on there. I mean, it is a mess. I always said whoever invented that, he knew he was going to die before he ever had to fool with it, because it is hard to mess with. As soon as I backed in here, old Tim and Jeff went to it. They done about filled it up, half full, whatever. Didn't take them long. Let's go look at the process. This is the back porch. So Jeff's demoing it, and you can see more of that old slats and that old plaster mess. But this is just gonna be a covered, it's gonna be a nice little sitting porch. Here's the progress on this little hallway right here. Entrance into the kitchen, entrance into the foyer. This wall's coming out. This wall's coming out. I'm gonna leave this board there, and then I'm gonna build a column around it, you know, to beef it up, make it look like a big column. Build one here, I'll build one over there. So Tim's slowly getting this tore out. It's just a slow process, and you're dealing with old wood that's been here forever, and this is back when they really had wood. So it's just a slow go, and got to be careful. You don't want to just go to knocking stuff out and sledgehammering it, or I don't anyway. All right, we're calling it a day. You can see kind of what progress we got. Tim got this section done and got it all cleaned up. Start on that probably Monday. Here's the section Jeff was working on back here. Started tearing some of the ceiling out and got a lot of the plaster off the walls. It's just a mess, dusty, and they're doing a great job at it. So I'm going to check out with you, and this is the end of the week. I may try to, I'm going to try it next week, see if it works out, because I've just gotten to where I wasn't picking the camera up. I was getting kind of burnt out with it because it's been several weeks since I've even loaded up a video. And just kind of show you sometimes how our weeks go and what all goes on during our week. Some of it I won't be able to show you because people live in those houses, and I don't take the camera around, show the houses or show their place or anything like that. But I can at least tell you what's going on and then show you the progress of this. I may have a couple, 2 or 3 houses come back to me. I don't know. I got things, people's got things going on in their lives, and I don't know if they're coming back or not or what. Never know. But I got plenty of people looking for places to live, so that's not a problem. But I thank y'all for watching. God bless you. Always remember, God loves you. Jesus died for you. I really do enjoy being with you, and I like making these videos. I just procrastinate a lot of times. Don't pick the camera up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Y'all have a blessed day.